Welcome back to Ghost Powered Entertainment. I'm your host, Kanan Becker, and today we talk about Attack of the Demons.
Welcome to the town of Barrington, Colorado. A quiet town about to be overrun with pure evil.
So today's video comes by patron request from Chrissy Morrow. She requested that I check out Attack of the Demons. It's a new movie on Shudder, at least it's new to Shudder, and so I gave it a look. So I'm kind of at a loss for words about this movie, because on one hand, there's a lot I really enjoyed and appreciated, but then there's also quite a bit that I wasn't a big fan of. Let's just put it that way. First of all, the animation is really cool. There's a lot of amazing animated moments. Some of the monster stuff and the demon stuff, like, very, very creative. My biggest grief with the movie is just that it's slow. It's pretty boring. I mean, the dialogue, everything is very slow. Like, even the way the characters talk, and I think it's meant to be part of the style, and I think it would really work as a short film, but because it's a full-length movie, it just drags on and on and on, and it has these lulls where it's very slow and it gets to where it's hard to watch. The second half of this movie is definitely much more enjoyable though, because even though the first half fills with some pretty cool nostalgia stuff as far as the arcades and different little fun things like that, it's still pretty boring. Whereas the second half, and especially the final third of this movie, it picks up and you have your demons and your monsters and your zombie type of stuff, and that stuff looks really cool, and there's more action and stuff going on, so it's definitely more entertaining. I don't want to dog on this movie, but just it's really, really slow. It's hard to pay attention to. I kept finding myself wanting to turn it off and to watch something else or do something else, and it definitely was a challenge to get through. But just in general, even the dialogue, the way that they talk to each other, it's this really slow, prodding kind of style.
Lever.
I don't see a lever.
I think that that's part of the style, and it's what they were going for, and I understand that, and I just think maybe this just isn't for me. I'm not a huge animated guy. I just think this might just not be my thing, because I'm just not a huge animated guy. I'm not big into anime. It's not that I have a problem with it. It's not really something that I've delved much into. Granted, this does not feel like anime, but I think maybe there's a little bit of anime, especially when it comes to the dialogue, the way that it's delivered in this very slow, kind of emotionless way. But for me, it just was hard to keep my attention, and it really wasn't until there was the monsters and violence and that kind of stuff that started happening more and more where it was more interesting. But even then, like I said, it just really is a movie that does kind of drag. So I really want to thank Chrissy, because if she hadn't suggested this movie, I probably never would have checked it out. And the animation elements of, especially when there's kills and monsters and all that stuff, looks super cool, and it's very imaginative and unique, and there's a lot of creative style to that I really enjoyed and really appreciated. And so I really appreciate this recommendation for that, because even though it might have lost me and it might have bored me at times, I still feel like there's a lot of coolness here, and especially for people that appreciate and enjoy animation and the art behind it, definitely check this out. But just in general, to sum it up, it was slow, it did lose me, it wasn't what I would consider to be the greatest movie, but I did absolutely love a lot of the animation, and I feel like if it had been a short, I think it would have done so much better. If it had been a 10, 15, even a half hour long type of movie, short film, I think it would have worked a lot more, because it would have kind of livened things up and not been these long stretches where it felt like they were just trying to pad time. No matter what, it's something I did enjoy, and if you're someone who enjoys art and animation and creativity in that realm, I definitely recommend it. So once again, I just want to give a big thank you to Chrissy Morrow and all my patrons in general. And if you would like to get a movie reviewed and find out more about supporting this channel and becoming a patron, the link is down in the description. And also, if you could do me a favor and hit that subscribe button and ding that little bell, because that is the best way to keep track of this channel. And when I post videos like this, and I post videos like this at least 2 times every week, I want to give you guys a big thank you for watching. Please crush that like button. And remember, guys, horror can be fun. I will see you guys next time.
Will you survive? Attack of the Demons.